Big D here. And this is my 2 cents. Voting. This is going to be an unpopular opinion, but I think there should be a knowledge test before you're allowed to vote. You should have ID and vote in person, of course, obviously, and you should know what you're voting for. There should be a test so that people know what they're voting for before they're allowed to vote. And they have to pass before they're allowed to cast their vote. They should know about the parties, the platforms, where they stand on issues like housing, taxes, immigration, social services, things of that nature. Too many Canadians have no idea what they're voting for. Um, Trudeau, for example, I remember people telling me that they were going to vote for him just because he's going to legalize pot. He did legalize pot, and I think that's a good thing. That's probably the only good thing he did. Anyway, they voted for him just for that. They have no idea about anything else on his platform, and had some girls that would tell me they were voting for him because they thought he was cute. Okay, what about his stance on whatever issue? And they couldn't tell me. They had no clue. They were just going to vote for him because they thought he was cute. To me, that's ridiculous. Not that Pierre would be any better. I think they both work for the same team. That's something we'll get into in a different video. But the smear ads against Pierre Polyev, um, people would be like, I can't vote for him because of this, so I'm going to vote for, Carney or Trudeau, uh, and they have no idea what they're voting for. Again, they just voting against the guy that the TV told them was bad. I think a lot of that has to do with the Trump factor, and they're trying to associate him with Trump. Um, anyway, that's something we'll get into in a different video. But there should be a 10 question quiz that you have to get, 77 out of 10, 70% to pass. And then once you pass that and you show your ID, you're allowed to vote. There should be no mail in votings, and there should be no Canadians living in foreign countries that are allowed to vote in the elections here. That's my 2 cents. I'm Big D. If you want to see more content on the right side of things, like, share, and follow. Cheers.